Okay, so here I am again, trying to use my ink pad to do embossing with my red embossing ink, now that I have my super heat gun. So I was going to use this stencil, and I did try using it there, but it didn't look like it really did a good impression. As I noticed, my ink pad has a crack in it, so I don't know if it's dried out. I don't know if that happens. But, dun, da, da, while I was shopping and getting things, I wanted to make sure I was covered, just in case something didn't happen. So I'm going to try this one first, but I have this one as a backup. Now what I did, you probably don't see that little ink stamp there, but I got this in a packet. So I just, I don't even remember what packet I got it with. But it has a little heart shaped like that. So what we're going to do is, because I want to do a little heart since I got red ink. Yeah, cliche-ish, but here we go, all the same. So we're going to try it with this one to see if it works, because it's smaller. Okay, so I got this stamp here. I don't think that's doing one little diddly little thing. Probably should have opened that up a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. See, I can't even see what I did with it. Okay, and since we got this out, we're going to open this one up. Let me just read to you what's going on before I do that. Okay, it's a jumbo embossing ink pad, big embossed clear, from rangerink.com. Oh, so I guess that means since it's clear, maybe they have them in color. I don't know, but what it says here on the back is the big embossed is for adult use only. For projects, tips, and techniques, visit us at the www.rangerink.com, and it conforms to whatever I guess these standards are. It's a high quality, slow drying embossing ink developed especially for use with embossing powders. The jumbo pad was designed for use with any size stamp or brayer, which I have a big one there. To use, press stamp into ink pad until image is completely covered with ink, or roll brayer into ink pad to fill completely with ink and roll into stamp image. Sprinkle with range embossing powders, which I don't have. Well, I think I do, but anyway, I'll show y'all that in a minute. Because I bought like $28 worth of embossing powders. Then you tap off excess powder and return to jar. Heat emboss using Ranger Ink Essentials Heat It craft tool. Ring with Ranger embossed clear ringer. Okay, so if they had an embossing tool, which they're saying they have, but I didn't see one at Joann's. I didn't go to Hobby Lobby's and Michael's that day, which normally I do, but I must have had something going on, because I actually went there another day. Look, I went one day, not Saturday, one day last week, because I was looking these up. I had seen a YouTube video about the precision press, and so I went looking for that, and they said Joann had the best price for $14.99, which it wasn't. It was actually there for a whole lot more money. So this might just be the way it is, because this doesn't seem like it's any wetter or anything. I don't know if I'm supposed to mist it or something. Alright, so let's close it down. So I'm going to do the spray, and let's do this. So I ended up, we have a Tuesday morning right down from the oh, well, I'm getting ready to put this back in. We have a Tuesday morning right down from Joann's. So I went down there and I got the precision press for $14.99. They only had the one. And so I got it and went down to Joann's and got the rest of this. Which it was a really good price. They had the precision press beside these quilling items, but they only had the quilling items on sale for 60% off. and I ended up getting the one that was $100 for the 3, and I got it for like $40, which I ended up going to another Tuesday morning and saw it. Okay, so that one's working. And I saw it at that Tuesday morning, and so I actually saved. But if I hadn't had that sale, Tuesday morning had it. So here we go. And I was going to get a tray or something for this, but I ended up not. Oh, so see, look, they both are working. So we're just going to put this on. We're playing. So I'm not so concerned about how this looks, because I mean, if I show you this room, but all the same, you turn this on. I guess I was supposed to remember which one I used it on, but I think I used it on this one, a newer one, and that was the one that had the crack, and this was part of the one that was the big one. But all the same, I think what I'll need to do with the other one that had the crack is when I want to use it, just mist it with some water. But that looks great. Now, of course, oh shoot, of course, if you rub your finger right on it, it's not gonna hold, and I would need a sealant on it, which is really the one that I used and did for my husband. I mean, I think it lasted a little longer than that, but I let it sit for 24 hours. Now I actually have another tool that has it's almost like a heating gun. It sprays out the glitter, then it vacuums it up, and it has the sealant on it. But all the same, what you got to see, like I said, we're playing. So in the shadow of what I did, you see, yes, I could have cleaned this up a little bit more, and you see that you can't touch it soon afterwards, or it's going to smudge and it's like it never happened. But of course I knew better. But like I said, the other one, I used the pen when I did the one for my husband. I actually used it because I wanted to write. I wanted to do the card in my own handwriting, and I wanted to write it out. So I did it and glitterized it with that, and used a heating gun I borrowed from a friend. And the thing is it held up a little better, but I still should have sealed it. Now this is what I want to show you. Now I've kind of had one all this time. This is the a Barbie toy. This came in one of my children's toy. It was something you're supposed to put glitter on the dress or something. And I got this down here, and I keep saying I'm going to put batteries in it and use it, but I think you're supposed to put like the glitter in there. It may be like that other thing. You put it in, and then any extra that you have, you spray it. You can, I don't know if you do both, but all the same, one day I'm going to put some batteries in there and use it. But I know you put the glitter in there. You're supposed to put it on the dress. Yeah, we didn't do that. They didn't worry about that. Sometimes I want my children to take the initiative to do things on their own, but they're not that kind of people. And some people aren't in the arts and crafts, but I tell them they're going to learn how to sew. They're going to learn how to do things. So if they ever need it, they'll have it. Well, we did that for now. We played a little bit. Da, da, da.